Hey, what's up everyone? This is Breck Still from Still Rolling. I was going to talk to you today about what I think is one of the best knee braces for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've unfortunately had to go through ACL surgery back when I was a purple belt, so I got a lot of experience on knee braces. Also, back when I wrestled in high school, I had a few plaguing knee problems and different things I had that I wore back then as well. Starting off, something that I do is like preventative maintenance for my knees when I roll just pretty much every day at the gym. Is I have some of these neoprene style, like this is just the cheaper like McDavid like brand from you can get them at Walmart. Um, they just add a little bit of pressure to the knee and they actually keep the joint warm, and I can definitely feel a difference when I roll with them and without them. If you do a lot of takedowns and shots and things like that, this is A6 brand, the gel, like wrestling style knee pads. They got just a little bit of padding in the front of them. These are great. They're not that expensive. I've actually literally had this one since high school, and I still use it. You just throw in the wash machine, dry them, use them the next day. So in high school, I had a little knee issue, and I had this brace. It's a Donjoy, and it actually has the metal hinges in the side of it, but they're covered with a little bit of padding, so that was helpful. At the same time, though, the Velcro straps and everything just weren't very conducive for grappling. So I actually ordered a extra large knee pad like the A6 brand and use this as a sleeve over the knee brace. Now this is a big wad of brace on your knee. At the same time, it provided a lot of support and also kept my teammates kind of safe from the Velcro coming loose and scratching them, or like even the hinge itself. So that is something that definitely worked out well for me. Sometimes when I'm coming back from an issue, maybe a little knee problem, I'll double up. Like I'll put like this sleeve on under this, and that provides a lot of pressure on the knee, which really helps out. I've tried these before, these McDavid brand ones. They have a like a gel ring in them around the knee, which is pretty nice. They have this gripped kind of cloth in them, which keeps it from sliding. At the same time, it's kind of irritating on the back of my legs, but I mean, if you like them, that's another option you have. I've also had one of these from like Walmart. It's a Mueller brand. It's got a little bit of just support in here. Not a hinge, it's just a little bit of stability. Haven't really seen a big difference from it than doubling up on these. But the best thing, if you have a serious knee problem, okay, whether you've got some torn meniscus, whether you've got you're coming back from a surgery, or you're trying to hold off to have a surgery. After my ACL surgery, I had a teammate up in Knoxville, Big Mike. We trained with Samuel Braga up there at Gracie Baja, Knoxville. And he had went through the same type thing, and he had one of these and recommended it. Now there's different versions of this, like how this opens up and Velcros around your leg. Okay, this isn't that style. You can't get that. This is an actual sleeve. Okay, your leg slides in it. Okay, this is the Donjoy Playmaker 2. Okay, I got one of these. My insurance actually covered it for me, which was awesome. It's got, versus the other style I had over here, it just has a single strap, and a decent little hinge. This is double strapped, top and bottom. Okay, yes, it does have a plastic covered hinge here, but you've got to do something to take care of your knee. When you just get back on the mat and you start drilling and doing some techniques, you need something. Okay, it also has a donut around the kneecap here, which is nice, like a padded little donut there. And this thing really, like, you can move your leg, but you can lock it in different positions and put set pins in it where it won't extend. Okay, it won't extend past a certain point. It's fairly comfortable to wear. The biggest thing is when you're training with your partners, even when you're going live, you've got to be aware that you have this on your leg and let your training partners know. I wouldn't recommend throwing up a lot of triangles with this leg. We joked around and caught it the bear trap back when we were rolling. But this really kept me safe so I could get back on the mats and train, because I was very scared to re-injure myself. Okay, and yes, the reason I have two of these is when I started training after a while and really picking it up, the donut actually split here in the knee. Whatever they use, I think they fixed this problem by now, but the donut actually split. So they just sent me a new one, like next day me a new one, which is really cool. Don Joy was pretty good to work with, customer service wise, which I was glad I had this, because as soon as I got back to live rolling, I had a teammate sprawl down on my leg and actually popped my LCL on this side. So I was wearing 2 braces. That was a lot of fun. But you got to do what you can to stay on the mats and stay healthy. So I highly recommend the Don Joy Playmaker 2 if you need something serious to go by. But if you're just looking for just preventative, the A6 gel wrestling style knee pads, or just one of those sleeves, do really well just to keep the joint warm and a little more secure. Okay, so I hope that helped anyone that's been having a problem with their knees or is looking at having a surgery, of how they can still do their jiu-jitsu and feel safe about it. So if you have any comments about any other braces or anything like that, leave that down in the comment section. Hope this helps somebody out.